find where is the model.
Doing a doctoral work is a process activity.
It's like a burden has been lifted off my shoulders.
So when you start a doctorate, it's going to be 4 years of your life, and in 4 years a lot of things can happen.
Okay, good morning everybody.
Now it's gaining increased importance.
Benedict has just arrived from Geneva, while Michael has left Los Angeles for the start of a different kind of school year.
To help you doing that, and Grenoble here has now a very long experience with guys like you.
These two students, ages 49 and 39, have chosen to continue their studies at Grenoble École de Management's doctoral school.
Business is not a science. No, it's not an art, fortunately. Because it would be an art, only 20% of the humanity has an artistic talent.
On this first day of school, 27 new students are beginning the Doctorate of Business Administration at Grenoble École de Management. The program trains its students for positions as researchers, teachers, and management consultants. They will have 4 years to develop, write, and defend a thesis on the research subject of their choice.
Nowadays, we have more than 200 articles that have been written by your old fellows, the alumni of the DBA program.
Benedict, who is employed by a high-tech firm for 20 years, left the business world several years ago to make a career change to business education. She chose the DBA because of its international recognition and also because it's a necessary credential for academic employment.
I did spend 20 years working days and nights, taking decisions, finding solutions, helping customers, traveling the world, managing a team of 200 people. It's a true opportunity to reflect back, to think, to get in contact with thought leaders, get in contact with how the world is evolving. I mean, not only on a business point of view, but also on an environmental, social, organizational point of view.
Michael is an entrepreneur with several businesses who is also contemplating a career change. For him, the DBA is the best bridge between the worlds of business and academia.
Well, I'd really like to, in the future aspect, I'm going to be looking at teaching and looking at the tenure track route for being a professor. And the DBA will give me that. But, you know, the other aspect is I'm looking forward to expanding my knowledge base and being able to understand how to do research and apply that methodology and that information to the real world and the business world and practitioners so they can have some real application of things, not just abstract theories from academia.
You need to find where is the model.
Aside from the difficulties of creating a work-life balance while pursuing a demanding academic program, the task is sizable.
You need a problem. Don't start a DBA without a problem.
6 months to define a research question, 1.5 years to develop it, and 2 years until defense.
My role is to push them as much as I can to turn a little bit their mind to be more on the research, on a research perspective. That means not to have solution, but to raise question and to work much more on the question. The difference between consulting and research. Consulting, they have solution and they are bringing the best solution to a given problem. What you are doing in research is you are redefining the problem, reframing the problem, and maybe the consultant will bring the solution. But identifying the right problem is what the added value of research. That's the reason why I was comparing a crime resolution, and doing research.
While the 20th DBA class has just started its research work, others are ready for thesis defense. In a few minutes, Yara will defend the fruit of 4 years of work during a 2-hour session that will take place in front of a jury of experts.
We aimed to articulate hypothesis linking the design of the firm's business model on the level of transaction with customers, with its success in the face of high-tech channel innovation.
The defense of a DBA dissertation is a public event, so the doors are open to anybody. The evaluation criteria are multiple, from the content to the academic level to the managerial implications, and the 4 or 5 members of the jury need to get to a consensus. But there is no failure. When the students is allowed to defend, there is no failure, but the students might have some modifications before getting the original degree.
7 students will pass the thesis defense stage and receive their DBAs during this week's celebration. In celebrating the 20th anniversary of the DBA program, Grenoble École de Management is also celebrating its policy of innovation.
So I'm very pleased to introduce now Professor Jean-Jacques Chanaron, who has been the creator, the great support of the doctoral school since the beginning.
In 1993, the school was the first business school to launch an international doctoral program. At the time, only universities were allowed to deliver this distinction.
We decided to create the DBA 20 years ago, even when the school was 10 years old, because it was a way to be known, to increase the visibility of the school at the international level.
Our mission is to provide to the business community talents, these are the people that we train and educate, and knowledge. And the DBA is another way to create knowledge, and especially practical and applied knowledge, because the DBA fellows, they write their dissertation with taking some professional experience that they transform with rationality into doctoral work.
The first thing about the doctoral program is accreditations of the school, because it guarantees the quality, and it's a very important signal to the other stakeholders. So accreditation is very important. Then quality of the faculties. It's very important to have a strong relationship with the faculties and having the same line in terms of research, a lot of synergies, and also the publications and the quality of the thesis that are produced in the doctoral school. When you look at today, the number of publications is quite impressive, and it's growing very fast.
Over the DBA's 20 years of existence, nearly 750 students have started a DBA program. 167 of these have earned a diploma.
It's like a burden has been lifted off my shoulders.
It's a great day and it's fun. It's going to be a great process, but nothing will really replace getting the diploma in my hands. That's kind of the crowning moment. So that's going to be the real exciting piece. Nice, and take that diploma.
With the development of international partnerships and 200 academic articles written and published by graduates, the doctoral school has created a name for itself in the European business school landscape and contributed to Grenoble École de Management's international reputation.
And then it's mine, forever. Don't wait, do it.